Thank you so very much. It's good to have you there. This is the Anglican Cable Network Nigeria, ACNN Television. You are on to the news on the hour. I am Fulusho Taiwo. You're welcome. A priest has been exemplified to be a man who answers the call of God with humility and playing the roles of spiritual father, guardian, prayer partner, and many more. These are the testimonies on the lips of priests and members of the Diocese of Abuja Anglican Communion as they celebrated Venerable Olusegun Caleb Majekodunmi, a priest in the diocese, as he retires from active pastoral ministry. At the Anglican Church of the Epiphany, Area 11, Garki, Abuja. ACNN television correspondent has the report.
It was a day to surely commemorate for the family, relatives, friends, and well-wishers of Venerable Olusegun Caleb Majekodunmi, as the Diocese of Abuja Anglican Communion celebrated one of his finest priests on his 70th birthday and retirement from active pastoral ministry. The service, which was held at the Anglican Church of the Epiphany, Area 11, Gariki, Abuja, where he served as the vicar till his retirement, was attended by lots of church dignitaries, including the Most Reverend Emmanuel Ebunu, Archbishop of Lokoja Province and the Bishop of Lokoja Diocese, who represented the Primate of all Nigeria, and the Bishop of Abuja, the Most Reverend Nicholas D. Oko. Also in attendance was the Bishop of Gwagwalada Diocese, the Right Reverend Moses Tabwaye, and host of other priests. In his sermon, Most Reverend Ebunu described Venerable Majekodunmi as the upright and righteous man whose life and ministry is a message to everyone. Some of the priests and others have lots of praise for the retired Venerable, describing him as a very loyal servant of God who played a father figure to all and sundry.
The Primate, who is his bishop, has spoken very highly about him. I think it's a happy and glorious way to retire.
It's like a transfer of allegiance from secular work to full-time active ministry, and he has never been found wanting.
A very hard-working priest, very committed.
He's a good man, easygoing, irrespective of the age difference. He never showed any sign of insubordination, loyal to the call.
He's a very fatherly figure. Each time I move into a new office, he comes and he blesses the place for me. He always has a fatherly word for you.
By the grace of God, we were ordained together. He has played so many leadership roles in the diocese.
They all prayed that God will be with him and his wife as they start a new phase of life after retirement.
We give glory for his life. Our prayer is that after this retirement, good Lord will be with him. The mercy and grace of God will multiply unto him.
Their commitment to God is super, and we thank God for their lives.
Just pray that God Almighty will continue to help them, to strengthen them, to continue that service, to be relevant in the society.
They will continue to bear fruit even in old age. They will not be tired.
We hope that when we grow, we will be like him.
I wish him, mommy, the children and his grandchildren the very best.
He's completely humble. Just want to use this opportunity to say congratulations, Daddy, we love you.
Like Yoruba will say, Ema jewo omo kope. So Daddy, Ema jewo omo loruko Jesu. God bless you, Daddy. We love you.
In appreciation, Venerable Majekodunmi and the wife narrated how God has helped them throughout their ministry. They appreciated God for leading them and also blessing them with every blessing that comes with serving God.
I just want to say, God, thank you again and again. This has been huge. This has been beyond our expectations because of the show of love, and then the fact that we didn't know that God has used us to make this much impact. We feel great within the grace of God. That's it. We got to a point where I knew for sure that God wanted to use me.
When he called me, when he was transferred to Abuja, that he has been arrested. And I said, what sort of arrest is that? He said, by God. And I said, give it all. I appreciate God bringing us together and being good parents to our children, giving us the encouragement to serve him in faith and in truth.
Charles Philip Wakolam, ACNN News.
All is well that ends well. We wish the Venerable Shegun Caleb Majekodumi and his wife a happy retirement. Christians have been urged to always appreciate God as he is their helper. The Bishop and Dean St. Francis of the Assisi, the Right Reverend Praises Omoliekun, gave this assertion as a guest speaker at the Power Night program of the Diocese of Abuja. Speaking on the theme Ebenezer, Bishop Praises stated that those who trust on the Lord shall never be disappointed. Our correspondent Nzebechi Frank has the report.
It was indeed a power-packed program as Christians gathered at the St. Matthew's Anglican Church, Gwarimpa, Abuja for the Diocesan Power Night, a program organized by the Diocese of Abuja Anglican Communion, which happens at every last Friday of every month. Speaking on the theme of the program, Ebenezer, the Right Reverend Praise Omoliekun, while playing guest speaker, noted that the word Ebenezer means my helper, as recorded in the book of 1 Samuel chapter 7 verse 12, where Samuel lifted a stone and set it up between Mizpah and Shen and called it Ebenezer. According to him, stone was a part of creation, and covenants were made in the Old Testament with the use of stone, making Jesus the chief cornerstone.
This is our altar. Every altar is built upon the stone. And I've just told you that Isaiah told us or tells us that Jesus is the chief cornerstone. Psalm 119 verse 22 says the stone which the builders rejected has become the chief cornerstone. Somebody make a joyful noise to the Lord. Jesus himself said in Matthew chapter 21 verse 42, he said, did you never read in the scripture the stone which the builders rejected? This stone became the chief cornerstone. It came from the Lord, and this stone is marvelous in our sight. Romans chapter 9 verse 33, he says, just as it is written, behold, I lay in Zion a stone. That stone is a stumbling block. It's a rock of offense to those that do not believe. But to him that believes, he shall not be disappointed.
He further encouraged Christians to always appreciate God as Samuel did, because he is the stone of help and will always turn situations around.
When you learn to thank God, God specializes in turning the situation around. And I represent to somebody here. Everything that is turning away from you, it is coming back to his side.
Meanwhile, the vicar of the Holy Trinity Anglican Church, Pape, urged Christians to remain faithful to the Lord and always feed on the word of God daily, and in return will receive their Ebenezer.
When people oppress you because they are richer, or because they are your superiors, or because they are better positioned than you, our place is to remain faithful to the Lord. Remain faithful to the Lord. Learn to give our life to Jesus Christ and be born again. Feed on the word of God regularly and be prayerful. We shall receive Ebenezer. Say to be Ebenezer. Say with me Ebenezer.
High points of the power-packed program were the praise and worship section and the prayer sections. In Abuja, Nzebechi Frank, ACNN News.
Christians have been admonished to live a life of purity, flee every form of impurity and immorality, because God is a principled Father who will not tolerate any act of indiscipline from his children. This was the assertion of the ordinand barrister Anoze Chinonso in his sermon at this year's Harvest of St. Mark's Anglican Church in Abuja, with the theme 2018 Harvest of Divine Remembrance. Speaking on how immorality is being celebrated over morality in the society today, he called against those who have embraced homosexuality to desist from it.
Suffice it to say here that sex will be defined as a package, as a divine gift given by God, only to be opened and practiced in marriage. That is to say, when any sexual relationship occurs outside marriage, it is sinful, it is demonic, and it is not by biblical standard. Hallelujah. Amen. And so for any man or any woman that commits or has any sexual relationship outside marriage, it is not the standard of God. It is not what God has asked us to do.
He also spoke on the importance of harvest, calling the people to give back to God because he has kept them and their family thus far.
People think that all these things are not in the Bible. When you will gather what you have to thank God for what he has done for you. There are many of our mates that are gone. There are many of our mates that are not there. There are people that are better than you, but you're not living. But God has made all these things for you, for us. Why won't you thank him? Harvest is a time of gathering. Harvest is a time, a season where you gather dance, which God has given to you to give in. Because of Noah, he said God changed. He said he perceived that as a sweet smelling savour, and there was total change.
Highlights of the event was praise, singing of hymns, cutting of the harvest cake, intense prayer, and declaration into the month of September.
I prophesy to you that in this month of September, you are rising. Your destiny is rising. Your glory is rising.
A coalition of 7 Christian groups led by the Christian Social Movement of Nigeria, CSMN, has warned Nigerians against electing any religious fundamentalists to political office during the next year's general election. He said doing otherwise would constitute waging a cosmetic war against insurgency, as well as setting the tone for the undermining of the nation's democracy. A communique issued by CSNM Chairman Solomon Asemota San said the call was part of the resolutions the coalition reached at the end of its conference in Abuja. The coalition comprises the National Christian Elders Forum, NCEF, Legacy Initiative International, Advocates for Freedom and Democracy AFD, Nigerian Christians in Diaspora, among others. According to Asemota, senior advocate of Nigeria, they were concerned at emerging signals towards the 2019 elections, which indicates that the leading political parties in Nigeria were preparing to present candidates from the same regions and religion. He reiterated that the national ideology bequeathed by the founding fathers of Nigeria at independence was inclusive democracy, hence the need for all hands to be on deck to ensure that it is neither undermined nor abrogated. The CSNM chairman further stated that the coalition believes that restructuring of the nation should be the major agenda of 2019 elections, stressing that the foundation of Nigeria needed redressing. We shall now go on a short commercial break. We shall be back. Please stay with us.
Ajayi Crowther University admission has commenced. Programs on offer include undergraduate, postgraduate, part-time, HND conversion, foundation and pre-degree programs in faculties of law, humanities, education, natural sciences, social sciences, and management sciences. Faculty of Engineering offers mechanical, electrical, electronics, and computer engineering. Faculty of Environmental Studies features architecture and estate management. Our tuition is affordable and payable in 3 installments.
Visit www.acu.edu.ng for online application, screening, and admission letter. Giving our state-of-the-art facilities, well-equipped libraries, distant learning environment, and distinguished lecturers. Apply now by logging on to www.acu.edu.ng or call 0814 592-0637.
Ajayi Crowther University, raising godly intellectuals.
You are welcome back, and thanks for staying tuned. For more on our top stories, please visit our website at acnntv.com or youtube.com/ACNNTV. To be up to date with our news and other programs, please download the ACNN app for Android from Google Play Store. The Registrar of the Joint Admissions and Matriculation Board, JAMB, Professor Ishaq Oloyede, has said that the 2019 general elections will not affect the board's 2019-2020 examination. He made this remark while fielding questions from journalists shortly after delivering the 2018 annual Showemimon lecture of the Abeokuta Club in Abeokuta, the Ogun State capital. Oloyede said that since the Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC) had given the dates of the elections, then the board would only need to adjust accordingly. He said that the examination body would adopt stiffer measures to check incidences of unqualified candidates from applying and writing the examination for the 2019-2020 admission exercise. Oloyede noted that the JAMB would not allow anyone to take undue advantage over others, saying the board would not repeat the mistake it recorded in the last examination as regards this development. The JAMB registrar said the body would begin the 2019-2020 examination process by October, promising that the procedure for the next examination will be better than the last one. Secretary, Office of the Youth Organizing Lagos State, and the convener of our Lagos Your Lagos initiative, Aregbe Idris, called on the Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC) to extend the voters' registration period to accommodate more Nigerians. He also commended the sustained effort of Lagos State residents and the country as regards the collection of their permanent voters card (PVC) ahead of the 2019 general elections. In his statement made available to journalists, the Secretary observed that every citizen must play active role in voting for credible candidates during the election, while acknowledging the measures adopted by the Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC) in staging a hitch-free registration process for eligible voters. The office appealed to INEC authorities to extend the registration process period in order to accommodate and give opportunity to the teeming numbers of Nigerian citizens looking to exercise their franchise. He urged all and sundry to keep the belief of an effective electoral system alive by coming out en masse to exercise their franchise in order to hold in high hopes the dreams of a better Nigeria. Rivers Women Alliance (RIWA) has said its campaign for a riverine indigene as next governor of Rivers State is devoid of ethnic bias and driven by concern to restore justice and equity in leadership of the state. Secretary of Rewa Min Wilfred, who spoke to newsmen in Port Harcourt, said that the group has made it clear that the advocacy for our Reverend Governor come 2019 is without ethnic bias in any way. Wilfred stated that Rivers women from all 23 local government areas of the state came together to plead with other ethnic groups to allow the Ijos occupy the state government house in 2019. Our former governor of Kano State, Rabiu Kwankwaso, has said that he is in support of using indirect primaries by the People's Democratic Party, PDP. He said he was sure the party would still continue with the indirect primaries, having used that system since 2003 when it was reviewed. Speaking with reporters in Abuja, Rabiu Kwankwaso said that the PDP was experienced enough to handle the matter. The former governor said though he was elected as governor through the direct system in 1999, he will still align himself with the position taken by the leadership of the party on the matter. The Delta State Governor, Ifeanyi Okowa, has said that his government will offset the medical expenses of the victims of Sunday's collapse of St. Paul's Catholic Church building, Ugolo, Adabrasa, in Okwe local government area of Delta State. It will be recalled that St. Paul's Catholic Church, Ugolo, Adabrasa, in Okwe local government area of Delta State on Sunday collapsed. In a statement by his Chief Secretary, Mr. Charles Aniago, Governor Okowa directed that adequate medical attention must be given to survivors of the unfortunate building collapse. According to preliminary report by the Commissioner for Works, Chief James Agoye, one person died from the incident. 11 were rushed to the hospital, out of which 7 had been treated and discharged, while the remaining 4 were still undergoing treatment and were in stable conditions. Meanwhile, the Senate President, Dr. Bukola Saraki, has also reacted to the incident. He took to his Twitter page to commiserate with the victims of the incident and also prayed for the worshippers, the affected families, Governor Okowa, and the people of Delta State. And so it's on that note that we end this edition of the news on the hour. We want to thank you and thank you profusely for watching. I am Folusho Taiwo. Please mend it. Don't end it in a hurry. God bless you.